Billibatt Productions presents The O-Line Mysteries. Plopped down in the middle of the San Francisco Bay sits O-Lone Island, with its quiet streets, Victorian homes, and well-behaved palm trees. A positively idyllic setting teeming with mystery. The O-Line Mysteries are brought to you by chickpimp.com.
So, I finished up the last two entries of the DIY deodorant articles. I mean, really, don't you think we're going too far with this DIY movement?
Well, I don't know. It's not exactly in the best interest of corporations to care about humanity. They care about profits. It's live at your own risk these days. Have you seen that documentary, King of Corn, yet?
Yes, and the part where they put their hand into the live cow's stomach was disgusting.
That wasn't the point. I was thinking about getting my hair diagnosed, too, to see if I've turned into corn yet.
What kind of vegetable would you like to be?
I like tomatoes. I'd be a tomato, I think.
Tomato's a fruit, but you're on the right track.
Stop. You know what I mean. You'd be a Brussels sprout, all bitter and smelling like cabbage.
Hey, I don't smell like cabbage. You'd be a... Am I boring you?
No, I'm sorry.
I didn't want to say anything, but you're looking a bit peaked.
I look peaked?
Run down.
I just haven't been sleeping well.
Something eating at you? Or just work? What?
It's nothing.
Tim's been traveling again. Is that wearing on you?
No, I'm just having a hard time getting to sleep.
You need more milk before bed.
Ew.
It's very good, actually. Not the blue skim stuff. Whole milk. Like a sleep tonic. Or you could try some melatonin.
What? Like lying out in the sun?
No, that's melanin. Melatonin. It's a natural hormone for your circadian rhythm.
Where do you get it?
I have a big bottle you can borrow. I use it when we travel, especially across country.
Okay, melatonin. Is it over the counter?
Yeah, but you get it at health food stores. Is Tim leaving again?
Yes, he's going to Portland this week. He left this morning.
Do you want to have dinner with us? We'll eat about 7. Mystery is on tonight.
Yeah. Okay, look. Please don't make fun of me, but I have to tell you something. And it would really hurt me if you started clucking at me or teasing me.
Good Lord, Annie. I don't cluck. What's wrong with you?
But you tease, and I'm serious here.
I won't tease you. I promise. What is it?
Amy Winehouse is haunting our home.
What?
Our house has a ghost who comes in around 3 a.m. I know, because that's when I get up to use the bathroom. And there she is, in the living room.
Shuckin' and jivin'?
See, I knew you'd make fun of me.
Annie, no, first, Amy Winehouse is not dead yet. Second, you're a logical, methodical person. Surely you can see the, humor in this. I'm sure there's a perfect explanation to all this. Tell me what you saw. I'm not laughing. Do you see me laughing?
Okay. Well, I haven't slept in days, and I don't want to sleep there by myself tonight. I think I'll stay with you and Sally.
Well, that's fine, Annie, but wouldn't it make more sense if we stayed at your place and see if Amy shows up again and we can get to the bottom of all this?
No, it makes sense not to be there.
Have you told Tim about this?
No, he'd just make fun of me.
Well, then we should get to the bottom of it before he gets back home. If we have to, we'll just have a Ghostbuster come in and exorcise Amy.
What'll you tell Sally?
We'll explain at dinner that we have to exorcise Amy Winehouse.
No, I don't want her to tease me.
No one is going to tease you. If you say your house is haunted, then it is. Did she ever sing to you? 'Cause that would be cool. So selfish of ghosts to only haunt at 3 a.m. I mean, we do work during the day.
If I drink any more coffee, I'll barf.
Here, eat some pound cake. It'll absorb the acid.
What is it with you and pound cake?
It's delicious. I also like angel food cake. So light and fluffy.
With mixed berries.
So are you just looking for validation here or what? I mean, why exactly did I agree to sit on your hall floor all night?
I don't know. I think I'll just ask her to leave.
You're gonna kick that poor ghost to the curb? That's so unlike you.
She freaks me out. It's disturbing. You'll see.
She should come to our place, I guess.
No, she has to just leave or go to a different plane or something.
Is that how it works? You sure? You might make Amy mad at you.
Do you think?
Let's tell ghost stories.
Only if it's a dead Elvis ghost story.
No.
I read he haunts Graceland.
Oh dear. How long have you been suffering in silence?
2 weeks.
You haven't slept in 2 weeks?
Not really.
No wonder. Listen, I've got a great ghost story. Oh, I forgot to tell you, my dad's coming to visit.
That's your ghost story?
No, but it's scary enough.
I thought you got along well with your dad.
Oh, I do. And he and Sally are BFF. He just has an overzealousness that's exhausting. So, here's the story. There was this old woman who lived in a farm close to where I grew up, and apparently she would lure young children.
Lorna!
Hmm?
Look!
Holy acorns! It is Amy Winehouse. It's gone. What was that?
See? You saw it, didn't you? You saw her too.
Annie, she's there again. Hey, lady!
See? And now she's gone. I'm not crazy.
Whoa. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Where are you going?
That had to be a reflection of some sort. I'm going out to sea.
Don't leave me here.
Slip on your shoes. Let's go. Come on.
That was whack, right?
Yes, I validate you. It was whacked. But there has to be something reflecting it.
Why? There's nothing out here.
Because it was reflecting off the mirrors on the living room wall. Like they were in the front here and moving around.
Ooh, that's creepy. Someone out front at 3 a.m.?
Have you ever heard of a ghost reflecting in mirrors?
I think that's Dracula. He can't see his reflection?
Exactly.
Wait, I'm scared. So it's not Dracula.
No.
Can we go back in? I don't like this.
No, just walk with me down the block and back again.
I can't. I really have to use the bathroom.
Then we'll walk fast. Come on. Do you know if anyone on this block works late shifts, like doctors or nurses?
I don't know.
Because it could be a reflection from car lights that are reflecting the movement in the windows.
Well, but that would time it out, depending on how fast it was going. And then, why wouldn't we see it more during the night?
I don't know.
What if it's a prowler? You know, a looky-loo in people's windows.
Could be, but I don't think a looky-loo is a woman dressed like that.
No, unless it's not a woman, a man. A man in a woman's dress looking into people's windows. Maybe we should call the police.
We can't yet. They'll just think we're pests. What about here, these two houses? It's about the right angle to reflect in your windows.
I don't know who lives there. And the couple who owns this house have 2 toddlers. They're not doing anything at 3 a.m.
Okay, well, nothing's doing. Let's go back in. You're right, Annie. That was weird. I saw it with my own eyes. I'm sorry I teased you.
I know.
There's got to be an explanation, though.
Yeah, my house is haunted.
No, I mean, I saw it, but I don't believe it. Okay, the easiest explanation is usually the right one. Isn't that like a Murphy's Law or something?
No, I can't think of it. Maybe Occam's razor or someone's something.
Okay, then it's probably a reflection, and it's coming from this side of the street, maybe. Tomorrow we should knock on some of your neighbors' doors.
Oh, hey, I'm almost ready.
That's fine. I brought some string
Why?
to get a trajectory.
Okay, whatever. I'll be done in a minute.
Okay, if I'm a reflection, I can only go so far left of these windows or right. Unless I'm a double reflection, which could be off someone else's front windows on either side.
What are you doing?
If it's a reflection, then it's coming from one of 3 houses across from you, or it's coming from the houses on either side of your neighbors.
This is a wild goose chase.
Just hang with me on this, okay? Let's go.
So now, basically, my neighbors think I'm crazy, and we're no farther along than we were before.
Whoever lives in the corner house doesn't think you're crazy.
Lorna, they weren't home.
Exactly. Let's just ask one more, just to cover our bases.
Fine, but this time I do the talking.
Okay.
Hi, I'm your neighbor from across the street there. Annie, it's nice to meet you. My husband is Tim. He's out of town. And this is my friend Lorna.
Okay. I'm Ingrid.
Well, Ingrid, have you by chance had any kind of disturbances in the middle of the night?
Nothing that's woken us up.
Okay.
Wait, have you lived on this street for a long time?
20 years.
So you'd know about any kind of weird atmospheric irregularities?
Aside from Mr. Pixon's garden fertilizer, no.
Well, I'm talking more about maybe shooting stars and stuff. You know, fog-related matters.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ghosts! I think my house is haunted. Every night at 3 in the morning, Amy Winehouse haunts me.
Who is that British girl?
No, I know this sounds crazy, and we're trying to find an explanation to it. I saw it myself, and it was very weird.
You know, you should speak to a woman I heard about. She lives over on 9th. She used to give seances. Oh, my eggs are done. I need to go. 9th Street. You can't miss the house. Good luck.
I think I know that house. It's overrun with brush. It's really creepy looking.
Great. I think this is a bad idea.
Why?
We should have gone to the library and did some historical research first. Local folklore. If a ghost is even an option, then they'd have it written down somewhere. We're just walking into a web these fortune tellers spin.
I'm not going in with you with that attitude.
Annie, these people prey on others' fears and ignorance. It's the oldest trick in the book.
Then why do the FBI use them to find missing people?
Because they have good intuition skills. They work on it. They're not gifted in ESP and stuff like that.
But you saw it yourself. How can you doubt?
There's always an explanation. Okay, for now, I will suspend my disbelief. Maybe we can learn something from her.
Hello,
I'm Madame Philo,
I'm Annie, and this is my friend Lorna.
the doubter. I don't do seances anymore. The city shut me down.
We're just here for some information.
Go to the Chamber of Commerce.
Mrs. Philo, we're not asking you to do anything illegal. We've experienced something that requires more explanation, and we've run out of options.
So I'm your last-ditch effort?
Not at all. You could be our beginning on the right path.
If you'll just hear us out. We're working against the clock here.
I have 7 cats. Are you allergic?
No.
No,
Come in, then.
thank you.
I used to bring in $50 a night for this kind of work. Now I work on a hotline with perverts.
I'm sorry. I'm sure we can make it worth your while.
My people were gypsies from Romania.
I'm sorry. I seem to have gotten off track here. Do you know anything about this ghost?
I'm getting to it, pushy. You have no patience.
You're right. None whatsoever. But we are trying to get this taken care of. Annie hasn't slept in 2 weeks, and I'm working on less than steam here.
Go ahead, Miss Philo.
I am a second generation. My grandparents came through China to get here. They were cousins and wanted a better life. When they got here, the north part of the island, which became the military base, was an amusement park for San Franciscans. They got jobs telling fortunes and working odd jobs. Of course, then it was the Prohibition, so they also made their own gin and started selling it, and that, Lorna, is where your ghost comes in.
Okay, I don't follow.
They had to do their booze runs in the wee morning hours, and what you're seeing is the ghost packing up her bottles for deliveries.
So, what do we do about it? How do we get rid of her?
We could do a seance and ask her why she's returned and ask her to leave. See, she doesn't know it's okay to move on.
Can we do it tonight?
Well, I'm not prepared. I need to get some things first.
We'll pick them up for you. I'm sure we'll make it worth your while.
Okay, but it has to be at midnight.
But the ghost doesn't come till 3 a.m.
That's okay. By midnight, she's in her loop, and 3 a.m. may be too late.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Philo. Just give us the list of items and we'll pick them up for you.
Here, get these, and you'll have to stop at the florist to pick up some dried sage. A lot of it. I'd assume maybe half a pound.
Okay. And here, this is for you. We'll see you about 11:30 or midnight.
Yes.
See you then.
Oh, I'm so glad that's taken care of. I can see a good night's sleep in my future.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? What is it, doubter?
It just seems... I'm sorry. If this is what you need, let's do it. I'm all in.
Good.
But I need a nap. I'm going back to my house, and if I'm gonna make it till midnight, I have to go to sleep.
What'd you tell Sally?
Oh, Annie, I'm gonna tell her the truth. Who knows? Maybe she'll join us. Plus, I need to get some work done.
Okay, I'm gonna get these things and get the house ready. Come over about 11 o'clock, okay?
You got it. See you then. Wow, you really cleaned up in here.
What do you want to drink?
Just some tea, dark and caffeinated.
Coffee it is.
Or coffee.
What did you do today?
Just some work and contacted a real estate agent. Sally and I need to get started at the house hunting sooner than later.
Oh, I hate to think of you moving far away.
We're staying on the island.
But still, it's so convenient like it is.
We just have to see what's available.
That house where there was no one home? They've been moving stuff into it all day.
Did you talk to them?
No, why?
The trajectory.
Miss Philo will be here soon. It's kind of exciting.
Mm-hmm.
You're a good sport. What'd Sally say?
Oh, she thinks we're both off our rockers.
Then I'm glad she didn't come.
Annie, listen. I would be remiss as your friend if I don't speak up now. This may not work, and if it doesn't, I don't want you going off the deep end. We'll do this thing with Mrs. Philo, but I think you should come back to our place tonight anyway and get a good 12 hours of sleep or so.
But I need to stay up after to see if the ghost comes back.
No, you don't. You need a good night's sleep. Then you'll still have a night before Tim gets back to see if it worked.
You're right. I know you're right. But I can't help it. You saw it too. Why aren't you more excited?
Because it's only one very unplausible explanation. Maybe it's true, maybe not. I can't put my finger on it. Like, what's wrong here, you know? But there's a missing piece.
Okay, Mr. Spock. But it's time we suspend your disbelief one more time.
No, I'm all in. I said that. Let's go along and see what happens. I could be completely wrong here.
Come in, Mrs. Philo.
Thank you. Are you ladies ready?
Yes, a bit nervous, but more excited. Can I get you something to drink?
Just some water. No ice. From the tap.
Annie set up things like you asked her to. Is there anything I should do?
Sit down and get in the moment.
Here you go.
Thank you, dear. Have a seat on my right side. You sit there.
Okay, shouldn't I, close the circle or something?
Did I say you needed to close the circle?
I'm sorry. I'll just eat some shut up over here.
Now, Annie, I need you to close your eyes and concentrate on the image of your ghost. Can you dim the lights?
I can shut this chandelier off. Here.
Okay. Now relax, Annie. Listen to the sound of your breathing. Think about the image. Call her to you. Do you remember any smells from when you saw her?
No, just the light.
Okay, think about that light. You over there, quit gawking and think about this too.
I'm participating.
Let go of your doubt.
Okay, I'm there. Right with you.
Mm-hmm.
What a show.
Mrs. Philo?
No talking. Yes, it's time to go now. Prohibition is over, and we can move on again. Oh, the water, please.
What happened? Is she gone?
Oh dear, she's caught in a loop, like a tune you can't get out of your head. I tried to cut the path, but I don't know if it worked. We'll have to wait.
How long, Mrs. Philo?
If she comes back tonight, we'll know we have to try again.
What was the sage for?
You need to burn it. Light the little bushes and let them smolder, then fill the house with the smoke, and once it's filled, open a window to let the spirits out.
Oh, I've heard of that. I think it's called smudging.
It's called many things. Do that and we'll talk again if it doesn't work. I must go now. Help me to my car, Annie.
Here, up you go. Are you sure you're okay to drive?
Yes, dear. Thank you.
Bye, Mrs. Philo, and thank you.
You're welcome.
What a steaming pot of unicorn poop. And Annie ate it with a golden spoon. Bless her heart. No. Be supportive, Lorna.
See, I told you we needed to stay up tonight.
No, let's do the sage and head back. Sally will want to know what happened.
But Mrs. Philo.
Annie, no. Just no. Now we did the seance. We'll do the sage, and you need to get your rest. This is just degrading your sensibilities. Now come on, get your stuff together, and we'll do the sage, and we'll stay up tomorrow night. I've got the realtor in the morning, and we've got to get started. Again, Larry, I'm sorry I was late. I slept right through the alarm.
It's no problem. We won't be making any major decisions today. I just want to give you an idea about what's out there compared to what we talked about.
Sounds good. We can whittle them down and then bring Sally into the loop.
Right. So I found several properties in what we talked about. 3-bedroom, garage, and yard. But one just came on the market this morning. It's in your area, too. Now they've remodeled the major contracting areas, new plumbing, new roof, retrofitted, the whole 9 yards. But they left the interior and yard to the new owners. So still, it's really a good asking price.
You mean they ran out of money?
Pretty much.
Sell before the bank gets it?
I don't think they're to that point. The place has only had maybe 3 owners. It was built in the early 1900s. I have it all written down on my sheet. I haven't even had time to enter it properly into the database yet.
Sounds good. We can do all the add-ons and interiors ourselves. We're pretty handy. Is it move-inable?
Yeah, the owners had some furniture put in to show off the house with just this week.
How long had it sat empty?
About 4 months, while the work was being done.
Where is it again?
It's on your street, just a couple of blocks down from you.
You're kidding.
No, I like this place. It's got history. Apparently the original owners built the place before the stock market crashed.
Oh, let me guess. They became bootleggers.
Yeah, the story is legendary around here, to the locals at least. They were quite famous in their day.
Well, I don't know the whole story.
I heard it 2 ways. The first way seems more likely. So even after Prohibition, the wife continued with the bootlegging and eventually moved up to Napa and owned a vineyard until it got swallowed by one of the bigger vineyards. But when I also heard that her husband used to drink more than what she was selling, and it eventually killed him. So while she was carrying on with the business, she had to constantly fight off the mob, the cops, but eventually they killed her in her sleep and took over her house and her inventory, but really no one knows because they never found her.
Oh, for the love of Pete. Okay, so heard any stories of hauntings?
Every house on this island built before 1950 has a haunting story. Want to go inside?
Not yet. You said this house sat empty for 4 months? Just construction workers?
I guess I just found out about it.
Who are the current owners?
They're professional house flippers. They stayed here while they worked in this area. I guess they had several properties.
A man and a woman?
Yeah, why?
Could they have been using this house as a place to store things?
I really don't know anything about that. Do you want to see it?
Sure, but let me see the front room first.
Sure. They just rewired the whole house. I guess they just finished this week. It still has that early 80s decor. You know, walls full of mirrors.
That's what I'm hoping for.
How you two get any work done is beyond me.
Yeah, I wish I could spend my days going to the psychic.
What's worse is you actually gave her money.
See, this is why I didn't want to tell you. I didn't even want to tell Lorna.
But I saw it with my own eyes. It was weird.
Okay, that's some runaway imagination.
You think? Okay, fair enough.
What are we watching tonight?
In keeping with our ghost theme, we're watching an old Alfred Hitchcock.
Ooh, my favorite.
You guys set the movie up, and we'll get desserts and popcorn.
Ooh, good plan.
Okay, you stall them and turn out the lights. I'll wait to see your bathroom light come on and then do the Amy Winehouse shuck and jive and scare the pants off them. We'll see who has runaway imaginations.
Brought to you by chickpimp.com. The role of Lorna is played by Beth Hutchins. Annie is played by Nina Greeley. Tim is played by Ty Garofalo. Mrs. Philo was played by Becky Carlisle, and the real estate agent was played by Jonathan W. Wind. Listen next week for another episode. And to learn more about the O-Line Mysteries, visit our website at www.olinemysteries.com. The O-Line Mysteries is an original work of fiction. Any resemblance between events, locations, or characters herein and real persons, living or otherwise, events or locations is purely coincidental.